You are listening to Lobata Online Radio, where talent lives.
Every Wednesday at 5 o'clock right here on Lobata Online Radio, you get to be in the sheep. And your captain, as always, is the girl with the golden voice. The Dominican that walks the streets. Limited edition. Matter of fact, the only edition that's Arsenal wala na khaso skepesa pick. The petite lady. Hey, o khona go sengangatela but hela ha se fologa halele no wa ukogare the waves tsele the iceberg tsele di phiho tsele tse di tsubutlang ha gare ga le wa tele sekepe se tsamaya mo go sone a go bonolo. And this week is a very painful week. I guess you can even tell from my voice, you can just tell from my mood, or I'm not going to be bringing to you guys this show the usual me. Today, we started this week on a set note. 2 days back, 3 days back, on a Sunday night, we lost an amazing soul, an icon. We lost a brother, a friend, a husband, an uncle, a son, you name it. He was just amazing in all fours, daughter. And growing up, having to listen to his music, growing up, I changed the music industry, and also making sure that having to see him opening doors for other people was a bliss. And I'm grateful that I was among the generation I was there. Those were them days, man. I was there. I know him. And the other sad part is that he was my homeboy. And he just put on the map for people to know it. And having to lose him in that tragic way really left me numb. It's still hard to believe it, but then God's will, but we still need to say he is God yesterday, today, and forever. And when he has decided that we just have to accept. We don't have a choice. So for now, let's remember the fallen icon and just remember him with one of his good songs.
Bonina lady, Karejona Yamarata Holejo, Sipono no City Kotimarame, Mabonte, Tulana Bureledi, Wapatsiba, Senakamwedi, Mama, Kirobonete Sehosameti, one clatter, Hakiti Vinkaiketa, I'll be Tebo Maluma, Patleka Komota Bukhari. Kemone Musani, ngwano monte di chavi Siponono Sidikuti marambe Aibu kamrata Yuna kamswina Kimoni Tabatwe
May God touch the hearts that are bleeding right now. May He wipe away the eyes that are teary right now. May He just cover them with His wings and just remind them that they're not alone. He is there with them, and He'll never turn His back on them. And that they should always remember that they were lucky enough, they were blessed enough to be given such a tree that had fruitful fruits, sweet fruits, a tree that had morito tsididi, you know, a tree that you could find refuge in. So let me just say condolences to his family, and may God see them through this tragic time, through this hard time, through this miserable time. May He just comfort them in all ways that He possibly can. And may they remember that right here at Lobatsa Online Radio, and we're saying, peace and lese askis. May you find strength in the Lord. Otherwise, continuing with the show, on today, the destination, the Bumpy Cruise, Ilibide, go the life of renting. That is where we are headed on today's show. We are saying, what can you say to somebody who is out there, how do you see the rental life? How do you survive, especially Magep the Sin City? How do you deal with the landlords? The impossible. Kana melao ye mengwe ga o tsena mo dijareteng tse dingwe o kgona go ipotsa gore a mme o nna mahala kana wa duela, because like there's absolutely no freedom, no comfort, nothing. Melao ya teng mo kgona go tagota ga gona go le etsana magame dikolo di pheke kone ka tloko o kgona go nna le moyeng, you know, gore o ipotse hela gore sende melao ye tsamaye re. Yeah, man, that's what we're going to be talking about on today's show. And do remember that right here on Lobatsa Online Radio, we are there on all social media platforms. We're there on Facebook. We are there on Twitter, Instagram. We are there on TikTok. You can download our shows on Media Fire so that you can listen to them anytime you please. All right. When I download Media Fire, you know that on a Monday you have Mpememula. You know that on Tuesday, swanky boy is out there, Mr. Cruise Control. On a Wednesday, you have the girl with the golden voice pulling through with the Bumpy Cruise. Thursday, rhythm and dance hall punch. And then on a Friday, Saturday, we have top 10 kasi to kasi. So you are sorted for the whole week. So better say it's gonna jano ngare house Lobatsa Online Radio or reza ing kokai. Let's go for a quick one. We'll be right back to talk more about today's topic, or better yet, today's destination. What's the cap? Zelabante.
You are tuned in to Bumpy Cruise with MC SPONKIE.
#Remoka Sida. Hashtag
This is my castle.
Hashtag
Connecting your
He's already he stays in a mansion in Pax or something. Fine, how are you?
I'm very good. Now I'm talking to you.
Banyana, forex, banyana, everything is nice. You know that.
Mobotelong, if there's one thing that my brother-in-law and my sister taught me, is that you always need to learn new things. When you're comfortable with something, each challenge you suit the comfort zone in your whole something that's challenging you, because go try out something else that's gonna challenge you, help you grow, elevate you, and give you more wisdom. So I feel like it's important for one to learn the life when you are alone, what are your weaknesses and what are your strengths? And it's also important for you to get to know you, have some self-introspection. Okay, no, if mama is to depart this earth, survive, you know? Because sometimes when we lose people, the first thing that you ask yourself is, what am I gonna do? So when you still have that chance, you have those people now, learn to stand on your own 2 feet. Cement yourself there. Don't get wobbly. So renting is also a part of growing. It's also a part of learning. For as long as you can just go out there and come back. Personally, I feel like I wasted so much time by you know. I was just comfortable kids or no lady patala di bili sis Jane no rega dijo, and then nazakanyana me penya ne le kule ke ha ene la ka re thr ke tsana haleki ke betsa di bombitsa go tonya ke re khacha be ke tsana haleki itshomola haleki he ke nna le jwatla mo bona. And I got to realize when I decided to move out from home to come stay on my own, start renting and all that, I realized that I wasted so much time. Like, I had so many opportunities. I was blessed with so many opportunities. I could have done a lot for myself, but no really because I know only do thing, sis Jane thing, you know. And when I started renting, I got to realize that like our landlords would be making these T's and C's, you know, the do's and don'ts. And we're always complaining as tenants. This is also to teach you that you need to work harder so that you can also rent, yes, but then in future have your own space, your own place, a house to call your own. Yeah, so if you are blessed enough that your parents are still around, or you have siblings by or if unfortunately you do not have with you, try to find your own 2 feet. Don't lean too much onto them, because should they depart this earth, it's going to be hard for you. We are too busy.
It's your boy, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Mr. Yummy, coming to you live from the capital. Shout out to all my beautiful women all around the world. This is for you.
I don't wanna tease you, I just wanna please you. Early in the morning, girl, you know I need you. When you wake up, girl, you look so good with no makeup. Hennessy in my cup. When you hear the melody, I can't stop. I can be a better me. I know you don't care about the jealousy. I'm my enemy. You don't care that I be a celebrity. Yeah, yeah. I can accept all your flaws, yeah. You can be Jane, I'll be Todd. Baby, you my remedy, and I really hope that you remember me.
You know that it's true. Yes, it's true. You know that I love you. Place no one above you. You know that it's true. Yes, it's true. You and me together. You and me forever. And I get hofena, hofena, hofena. And I can't get better, get better, get better. And I get hofena, hofena, hofena. And I can't get better, get better, get better.
Anare mo kana janjang, utoletse khanga bo mangmang. Anare mo kana janjang, utoletse khanga bo mangmang. Kabuse koloi gare ga masigo go wena, 'cause I really gotta see you extra more days on the calendar. The instant that you want it, that's the very minute that I'm giving it to ya. Harata mo hopolo ke kata ke hita ka ko, ke ta thiba ka ha wena make a show thiba ka ko. Na ga ke gope, na ga ke gope. Naga ke gope Pilu ye ya me entire ke ka se bata ke ka se bona. Wanna hella
That
ho
it's true, yes it's true. You know that I love you. Place no one above you. You know that it's true, yes it's true. You and me together. You and me forever. And I get hofena, hofena, hofena. And I can't get better, get better, get better. And I get hofena, hofena, rhythm. Okay, now we don't eat the pop, eat meat and the rice. I like once. I'm the girl, okay? I'm the girl.
One more time for the DJ and the dance.
That's rhythm. Okay, now we don't eat the pop, eat meat and the rice. I like once. I'm the girl, okay? I'm the girl.
One more time for the DJ and the dance.
Back, my beautiful cruisers. Do you remember that the Bumpy Cruise is a show brought to you by Melanin Adult? Check out on all social media platforms. If you want to get your makeup done, your face beat, you want to get your nails done, pedicures, manicures, the bonding, the wiki, Melanin Adults have your back, and also they also do massaging. So make sure that you check them out if you need any of those services. Got your favorite show, but I bet you can tell that I'm not well. But let's just continue with the show. But bear with me if you feel like my voice in fail. I'm trying, child. I'm really trying out here. The other thing that we need to remember is that top. So I don't know. Like I said, and I'll stay saying, don't allow anybody else to be your voice, be your own voice. You can only do that through voting, so that it comes to babuseditse yele mo stilo na mekene ke batai hewe ha gona when you had a chance to do it for yourself but you decided to just be lazy and not do anything about it. And also our girl Lesego Chombo, Lesego la rona, Lesego la Batswana is out there doing a stellar job on the big stage, Miss World. She's contending with all those other beautiful, amazing contestants from all across the globe. And yeah, man, she's putting us on the map. So the only thing that we can do as a nation is to continue rallying behind her, supporting her, making sure that left, right, and center, those hashtags, keep them coming. We deserve it. I feel like it's high time that Botswana Lene, for the first time ever in history, the Miss World of this year is Botswana. And we can see that we stand a chance because that girl, man, she's blessed. She is a blessing to us all. And we're really proud of her. Right here from Lobatsa Online Radio, we are saying, we're proud of you, man. We love you and we'll continue running behind you and making sure that everybody is doing everything that they can to make sure that you bring that crown home. Continuing with the topic of the day, I am saying, have a plan of how when you go out there, yes. If you look at your salary, you look at your job, the distance, how much you spend on your lunch, everything, budget. Okay, no, this is the kind of house that I can afford. You're not abantu bazotini syndrome. You're trying to please somebody, you're trying to prove a point. Whatever that you do, you need to make sure, you need to remember that at the end of the day, it's all on you. It's all on you, and you don't have to bite more than you can chew. Mr. Swank. London, yeah, so you need to make sure that you have a plan. Maybe I usually advise my siblings, but if you decide to move out from home, make sure that because this thing sometimes you cannot dribble, because when you get there, responsibilities change. You got rent to pay now, you got bills to pay, you got transport, so on and so forth. Now you have kids to send money to, you got parents to send money to. So the responsibilities so just buy them while you're still at home, so that how move always with furniture you're sorted. You're just going to be starting something else. It's not an easy one. It's not an easy life, I don't want to lie. It has its own perks, but then again, it's beautiful. I'll tell you why I'm saying it's beautiful when we get right back.
Yo, Hari di Kandi Mobatu. This is DJ Zoski. You are listening to Lobatse Online Radio. Kaituru reito loko shaka we mahalape serowe kanagasi Chelsea lingojane kanye tsabong pitsani all over ramotswawe rena le lona gongwe le gongwe.
The best radio station in the world is right here, right now.
Straight out of Bondley.
Yeah, man, it's beautiful in a sense that you get to be independent, Gore ha ile go batla go apana me ya 49.99 wa itse gore mahandura ka tswa ka ha ba re SPONKIE wa senya. Bala di toki tseo. Anka ka dola ke takele re ke tse braai pheke ka re le boja in 2 days. You get to do everything at your own pace. You have your own space. And you can also plan for your own future, because now you get to see what are your strengths in plan a botshelo ba go iriane, because ya no sengwe se vivid se thapile wa khona go bona gore nyame go ha go rama ke ntse ke like here and there. Okay, no, I'm not really ready to have a kid yet. because I still want to do 1, 2, 3. Oh, you know what? I'm actually ready to have a kid because now I have my own space, so I can raise my kid with freedom, away from cousins, away from the abusive relatives. There's a problem. But just like everything else, the disadvantage, the advantages. But now I still say move out, go try. When you're alone, what happens? I love my own space. Yes, sometimes I miss one thing about my mom, she'll feed you. Ne? All my friends know that. Mama wa chola. Mama just. That's my mom. So sometimes I miss such things, knowing that when I get up in the morning, Mama would ask me, "Are you okay?" Sis Jamie and I would just be there under the tree, in the morning, chatting about lots of family and stuff like that. I do miss it, but then it's life. We grow, we move. So, own your own person. Be independent so that tomorrow, when those people that you trusted in or we pivot your own path. Ne? Pay attention because these days life is hard, and like people usually say, nobody owes you nothing. You are the one who owe yourself all these things. So they just start with you being independent and getting to know that you need to have a life. Let me get to read a few of your comments after this.
I told everybody that you never let me go. It's funny how to tell my friends that you let me go. How stupid, I give you all even though you never do shit. Bum sex even though I never do shit. On jacuzzis and we wallin' on a cruise ship. All for what? For it broke me. Could you treat me like trash? I'm a pretty bad girl, got some stacks. Well, I'm pretty boys with a minus mesh. All these bitches that you fucking, they will never be like me, boy. You never know what you got till it's gone. Having me was an honor. You get to see when I'm gone now. All I want was some love from the curls.
You drove me crazy, and you made me feel like you're my son, and I hate it. Your ex so lips like at 2 a.m. when I'm cuddling next to you. You answer her call, all of it, I mean, no, yeah. And you want me to be okay. I'm doing okay. Stop calling. Y'all belong together, and they all trash. 'Cause I'm over you.
This shit ain't really worth it. We deserve the respect, the attention, to be treated like the queens that we are.
'Cause I'm over you, over you, over you, over you,
Continue right on with the show. I'll be right here reading the comments of some of my cruisers. And starting off with Bototlale, she's saying, I would advise them to continue staying at their home because, wow, this is not for the faint-hearted. Continues to say, especially, please, especially Mosin City. Yeah. Karabalin Kamarapedi saying, I would advise them to go out and rent if their financial muscle allows them. When renting, you have control over your living situation and you can customize your space to your own taste. Independence, ibotlhokwa. Kore gonna ole nosi, gonna le kagiso, o dira yaka o bata. Go sena bo hewe sandanda o ile ka bicycle ya di ice. Cruise alive. I love the hashtag at the end. She said hashtag cruise alive. This is my life, God, right here. She's giving you the best advice to say go out there, find your own space, be at peace. Against winner, nobody else. Also, nabo otopela mayonnaise. Who staying alone is the bliss. Brian Motion, all the way from India, is saying that's a necessary step in life. Even a trail run wouldn't hurt. Just a couple of months on your own and seeing how life is. That's how we grow and develop. Thank you very much, Mr. Brian Motion. We appreciate that. And the letters are saying, I honestly prefer having my own space. I won't stay home forever. At some point, I'll have to be independent and build my own home. Thank you very much, DT. Shout out to you, my guy. It's very imperative for us to go out there. And Uno Pampoko, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but let me just say Unopa. She's saying, how long are you going to stay in a comfortable place? Hun, go out there. Stress, landlord, rent, dijo, transport. That's how when you learn and grow. Siramoto Latobuni is saying, Life ya go rentisa itshiametse hela. Yes, it comes with challenges, but what's growth without a few obstacles? Thank you very much, Ms. Lato, for throwing in your 2 cents. And lastly, Mr. Franz S.K. Makate is saying, good luck. Good luck. Good luck. That's all he had to say. And Benedetta is saying, Kolapeng is toxic. I need some space. You know what? Growing up in the same space with your siblings, it can be a very bad thing because you want different things. And you guys are still at home. Where now you have your own goal, your sibling has goals, banababone have goals. So the best way is just to save yourself. Move. Alright? Move, go start your own life. But I keep on saying, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this by the grace and the will of God. I need to do this because I get people like all the time. People would ask me, what is SPONKIE? You can move and stay rent free because your parents are there, or you can go back to Lirima because your siblings are there. And but still, bottom line is, I don't want to stay. And as much as I know we do have nothing for free, I don't want that. I want my own life. I want to start my own life. I want to start building my own empire, my own everything for my kids. So I realized that, you know what, the rental life is exactly the have to push that I need to get me into the right direction. Let's go for the last music break, and when we come back, I'll be wrapping up for the day.
Bumpy Cruise, Wednesdays at 5 p.m. on Lobatse Online Radio.
Ngibekela matafula Anibizu makafula Umntana uyajabula Angeluni kudingo Efuna uthi kushimsa Umntana udlala ngefinger
For pressing play. Let me thank you very much for being on the Bumpy Cruise. I know that it's not easy, but you know my love gods have your back, and most importantly, your captain always makes sure that you reach that destination in one piece and back. And like I'm saying, always choose yourself, love yourself. Remember that you are worthy. You are the king that you think you are. You are the queen that you think you are. And right here on Lobata Online Radio, we love you from the deepest core of our hearts. We appreciate you for being a love fan. And most importantly, whatever that you do, crawl. Run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But whatever that you do, move. I got those words from somewhere. I don't know what I get, but I remember someone once said, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But whatever it is that you do, move. Don't be stagnant in the same place. And that still goes back to saying, pick up those things that you got. Start your life from afresh. Build your own empire. Build a legacy for your kids. Get to know your strengths and weaknesses, but you can never do them right in your comfort zone. Otherwise, this is the girl with the golden voice, because the American that walks the streets, Miss Swappa no limit. The only addition. That's why I say like I stay saying, if I'm not there, my cruise ship, yeah, peka. Let's meet again next week, 5 o'clock on a Wednesday. Lobata Online Radio is where we are in all social media platforms. Do make sure that you press play. Continue listening to all other programs right here on Lobata Online Radio station. Otherwise, from me, wah. It's shoot. Don't go means don't give a fat to.
Hi, this is Amo from Melanin Dolls. We are tuned into Bumpy Cruise with MC SPONKIE.
Find us on all social media platforms: Facebook, Lobata Online Radio; Twitter @Lobata Online Radio; YouTube @Lobata Online Radio, or email us on lobataonlineradio@gmail.com.